So we're going to go ahead and go over how to do custom programming on your app. This is something that I am including into our program. So when you're outside of the gym, you can do your own custom workouts. Let's say if you're traveling and you need to put something together that's really quick, compared to like, let's say the template that I already pre-made for you and it's like an hour long and you only have 20 minutes, you can come in here into the app and make your own workouts and make it your own. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So if you notice the icon on the screen for the app, it says BU MMR System. That is our app. You should be able to find that in the Apple Store and also the Google Play Store. So that's what it'll look like. So we're going to go ahead and enter it in. All right, this is our main dash. And if you notice, I have some nutrition goals on there. You guys are going to get a My Plate or My PN plate, so that will be on your nutrition plan. And you'll also have some hand portion or like, let's say, vegetable recommendations based on your SMART goals that you created with me. Okay. And if you also notice on the dash, you have progress photos that you can put in. So if we click on it, you can add the photos. You can also add your body stats. And the great part about the body stats is it shows you where you need to measure at. I would suggest every time you measure, do it the same way each time, okay? All right, let's go ahead and get into this. So let's go ahead and get to our main workout. If you already noticed that, also, it's already on my screen. I can come in here. I can move it to a different day. Let's say if I don't have time to do it today, I can try to reschedule it for Saturday. I can move it. So now if you go back to the main dash, you're not going to have the workout on there. So let's say if I want to do a different workout, I come to that plus, and you'll notice there's a menu. You can also obviously enter in your calendar that day as well. You can go to your workouts. And if you notice, there will be several options on your dash here. You will have a couple of stretching suggestions. There'll be a dynamic movement, and I will update these as you progress and as you go through the program as well. So things will change over time. If there's certain ones that you really enjoy, like I like to have recovery stretching or anti-desk posture routines in here, let me know and I'll keep them on there. I will usually keep the same 3 on there just for stretching because I feel like you should be able to get some stretching in during the week if you're getting pretty busy. All right. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into these workouts here. So I'm going to go ahead and click full body. This is what it'll look like on the dash or on your screen. So this is one of my days, my own personal ones I made up. I'm going to add it for today. So I'm adding. Okay, so this is going to go ahead and bring me in there. Before I even go in there, let's say if I'm not even going to have time for this day and I just need to bring it down a little bit, I'm going to go into the 3 dots at the top by the today and click. We're going to edit the workout. I'm going to click on some of the things that I know I'm not going to be able to get done. So I probably won't have enough time to foam roll today, and I'm not going to have enough time to do some tricep work. Or I might not have enough time to do the kettlebell arm work. So I'm going to take that off and delete it. Okay, so now this is a little bit more manageable for my busy day today. So I can get some stretching in. I can get some dumbbell circuits in, or dumbbell lunge circuit, and like some core in. So I'm going to go ahead and keep it that way. But let's say I'm wanting to add something in to here. Let's say let me add in like some bicep work. So I'm going to go to the plus exercise. I'm going to look up bicep. I'm going to plug it in. And then a ton of stuff's going to come up for to working the biceps. Okay, so if you notice, there's suspension training, there's some band training, there's dumbbells, there's cable. So let's say if you're going to a global gym outside of our gym and they might have some cable work, you can go ahead and choose those and try them out at the gym. The video will show you how to do everything. So I'm going to do some dumbbell incline bicep curls. I'm going to add that to my day. So let's say I want to add that to one of these circuits. The first one here. So the lunge, stationary lunge, and then the band side lunge. I'm going to ungroup it. I'm going to click all 3, and I want to add that in. See how I did that? And then I'm going to go ahead and do a superset. So there's going to be 3 sets of that. And it has, if you already noticed, at the dumbbell incline bicep curls, there's already a rest in there. There's 90 seconds, so that's perfect. So like, let's say if I want to go in there, and if you notice, I can adjust the times here. So let's say I only want to do, I only want to do 60 seconds instead of the 90. So now I adjusted my rest time as well. And then I want to regroup it. So I'm going to do a superset. There we go. Or it'll always say superset. Supersets are usually 2 exercises back to back, but once it gets a little bit longer, it's going to consider it like a circuit. So I mean, honestly, it's going to do it for both, but you can consider it a circuit. One will come up as sets, and one will come up as rounds. So depending on like what you want it to say, it's just going to change it. It's still going to group it the same way together. Okay. All right. So let's say I want to ungroup this. I want to have these by themselves, so I would just leave them by themselves and I wouldn't group it again. Or let's say I just want to do these 2 and I'm going to do a circuit. So I'm going to do back to back with 60 seconds of rest. I'm going to change the rest to 10. Okay, so then now I only have 10 seconds of rest, so I can really get a hardcore workout. I'm going to save it. And now it's on my dash, okay? So here we go. This is my starting point. I'm going to go ahead, and it tells me at the top again, because I changed some of the equipment, body weighted bands, dumbbell, and kettlebell. And then if you notice, my time's a little bit different now. Instead of having it be an hour or 45 minutes, we're going to go ahead and start the workout. Okay. And if you notice, there's spaces that we can fill things in. You can put seconds here, 55 or 58, I guess, 55. And then here's for your weights. Now, if you're doing weights on each side, just put them in. Let's say if I was doing 15 pounds on each side, I would write 30. And then I was doing, let's say, 15 of these each leg. And if you're doing band side lunges and it's only one there, just double the reps. So if I did 15 on each side, I would do 30. Okay. But yeah, so that's pretty much where you're at with this. I mean, if it has times, you would put the times in there. On here, you can add new rounds. So I can add more sets. So if let's say I want to do a ton of sets, I can also insert exercises in here as well. Say I want to add some lunges again, some variations, so I can get multiple planes of lunges in here. But besides that, you can't ungroup. You can't ungroup these, and you can't delete any of the exercises. You have to do that on the main screen. When you're done with this, there's going to be a 1 to 10 rate of RPE, which is rate of perceived exertion. This gives me an idea of how hard an exercise is for you, and if you need to go harder or if you need to back off a little bit. So if you notice, it'll go up, beyond hard. So like it goes all the way up. So just choose what one you think is going to be good, and then you can add a comment. Let's say this was not bad, right? So or fun. Woohoo! Yeah, that was a lot of fun. And then you would just say done. And then after you're done, it's going to tell you great job. Look at how many workouts I completed, and then it's going to share it to my badges or my dash. So like, let's say if I'm in a group chat, it's going to put all my achievements up on the group chat so other people can give you high fives and stuff. All right, so that is that's how to go through how to customize your workouts and go into the library and search for your